皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So today guys, again, I would like to give you a little bit more information on a YouTube shorts that I recently made. I got a lot of critical comments on that YouTube shorts again, but you know, taking a look at the like buttons and the dislike buttons ratio, it's 99% good. So I'm pretty sure most people understood it and just accepted it, but there were a lot of people saying so many things on the video where it talked about how to hand a katana to someone. How to hand a katana to someone. It was a YouTube Shorts video called the taboo that you must avoid in a katana shop in Japan, and I personally believe it's really important. So I'm really sorry this is a podcast channel, so I can't show you how it's actually done. If you're interested, I'll put it inside the description box. I hope you can check it out and watch it for me if you haven't checked it out yet. Yeah, but basically you hold the katana upwards, you point it towards the ceiling, and you face the katana towards yourself, and you hold on to the bottom of the handle with your two hands. Yeah, one underneath the fuchi, which is the end of the tsuka handle, and also, not what is it, fuchi, it's kashira, sorry, tsukagashira, which is the end of the handle, and also your other hand literally grabs onto the bottom of the tsuka, so the other person can take on the katana right under the tsuba. Now, a lot of people were telling me, oh my gosh, that is like the most dangerous way I've ever heard of handing a katana, or, you know, like, wow, I can't believe you just introduced the most unsafest way to handle katana and you're trying to make yourself sound logical and everything. All these critical comments, you know. And first thing, before I explain anything, guys, I'm pretty sure you would understand for me, but the katana in Japan has had a few hundred years of history, first of all. Obviously, there are reasons. There are very important reasons, crucial reasons why things were done the way they were, right? If I suddenly went to it could be anything, let's say something that has a long history, I go to a French restaurant, for example, and I suddenly went to the chef and said, oh, the way you're cooking right now is very inefficient. Why are you doing it that way? I would be a very, very weird person, wouldn't I? I mean, like that's not even your own culture. You're not a professional in the field. And you suddenly went up to the person who's been carrying on carrying on something that has a long history and then takes a long time to train in, and you tell them that that's not a good way to do it, even though you don't actually train it as such. So the people who actually train it in katana probably didn't question my content of that video at all. But anyways, that's just me complaining. Anyways, number one, there's a few reasons why this way of pointing the katana upwards and facing it towards yourself is the safest way. Number one, first of all, this is the most important reason, and everything is answered just by this first reason, to be honest. In Japan, we have a culture of sitting on the floor. And sitting on the floor means that you're trying to put your body as low as possible. So it's a way to show your humbleness. And basically, if you're sitting on the floor, a lot of people pointed out, why don't you just turn the blade downwards to hand it to someone? That's much safer, because if you have it up, if it, for example, tilts towards your face, you can hit your face. But you can't do that, because in Japan, when you look at a katana, you could do it on a chair today, yeah, but traditionally it was done on the floor. So if you're sitting on the floor, you can't face the blade downwards because the floor is way too close. So it's much safer if you don't want to scrape the ground or floor with a katana that someone else showed you, which is very, very important. The safest way is to hand the person of the katana with the blade facing towards the ceiling or up, simply. That's number one, and this could explain everything already. But if I can add a few other things, number two, again, katana is something that has been respected and treated with a lot of care and courtesy since the past, right? So facing the blade downwards means that the blade is lower than your face, and it's like you're trying to say that the katana is less important than you. This is the same as, you know, the Tokonoma Arc Cove. It's the part of the Japanese style room where the floor is a little bit higher than other places. In the past, if a katana were to be placed within a room, they would place it in that area, the Arc Cove actually. So that you can understand from that, you know, again, samurai called it their souls, right, the katana. So to show it respect as well, especially because you're going to be handing a katana to someone, Most of the time, there's someone else is showing you their katana and you want to hand it back to them safely. You don't want to disrespect other people's swords by facing it downwards and putting it lower than your face. Again, you guys watching, or I should say listening to my podcast for a long time now, I'm pretty sure I've talked so many times about respect towards katana, and also talking to the katana smith and saying that katanas are a deity, is almost like a god. So this is a respectful way to handle a katana. And thirdly, it's very safe as well. Keeping the handle, the top part of the handle open, the other person can hold right under the tsuba, right? A lot of people are saying, why can't you just hold it sideways too, by the way? But holding it sideways, it will feel much heavier. And also, you can't touch the blade either. You can't touch the blade because it'll rust. That's very disrespectful to a katana that someone handed to you to see. So you need to face it upwards, and letting the other person hold on to the handle part right under the tsuba handguard would be much more stable than having him hold the center or somewhere lower. Why did I say bigger? Yeah, lower. So it's much more safe for you to hold on to the bottom of the tsuka handle and also the edge of the tsuka and facing the blade towards yourself. A lot of people are saying, what if the other person pushes the blade towards you? But what kind of situation would that happen? If that person was willing to attack you in any kind of situation where if that person wanted to attack you with the blade that you're trying to hand back to him, why didn't that person just stab you when he had the katana in his hand, right? That doesn't make any sense. Now, and accidentally, would it happen? No, it would not happen. If you're holding onto the bottom of the sword and you have your wrist here, you need to put a lot of force onto your hand to have the katana tilt towards you. Try it out for me. Hold on to any kind of a stick that's at least longer than, for example, 50 centimeters long. It could be anything. It could be any kind of stick. It could be like a cooking tool, Hold on to it straight in front of you, grasp onto it. Try to push it from the other side. It doesn't tilt towards you that easily if you have a firm grip. And obviously you would have a firm grip because you're holding onto a sword, right? So it's completely safe as well. And lastly, there were a lot of people telling me that wouldn't you give the katana back to the shop staff with it sheathed? But that is not, that doesn't happen either. Now, if that happened, I wouldn't talk about this in the video. I explain it in the video because it doesn't happen, right? It's something that I really wish more people would understand. But anyways, if you are the shop staff doesn't know if that person buying the katana is an amateur or a well-trained person. In that case, putting the katana back into the scabbard is a very if you're not experienced, there's a high chance you're going to be cutting the inside of the scabbard, hitting the katana incorrectly, for example, missing the entrance of the scabbard and cutting your own arm. These things does happen if you let amateur try to put a blade back into the scabbard. Yeah, and you can't do that. So there's actually proper etiquette to put a katana back into the scabbard as well, to do it safely and with respect. So if the shop staff can't tell if that person knows that or not. So unfortunately, when you go to a katana shop and someone shows you katana, they will pull it out for you and hand just the blade to you. So there's hardly any chances that you will be able to directly touch the katana and pull it out of the scabbard. You might see me doing that in my videos, like for the Journey for Katana videos, but that's because Tozando, the manager of Tozando, knows that I am trained and I know how to handle the katana, and that's the reason why he gives me special permission to do that. But otherwise, that's not possible either. So, I think I can almost make a full video just talking about this, actually. Yeah, there's so many things that I can absolutely explain. You know what? I might actually make a video about this because a lot of people have been giving me so many comments about it, and I think again, 99% of the people are satisfied with the information that I provided. So, but it's still something that I can talk about it so much. So maybe I always film a video, not just the educational type of videos, but I also film the React videos on my own recently. So maybe I could take a day to try to explain this handing process and why this is the proper way to do it and such. So yeah, I might actually make a video. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me complaining and sounding a little bit angry. I'm not completely angry, but I was a little bit, to be super honest with you guys, I was a little bit frustrated that it would have been great if more people can understand that there are things that have been done for more than a few hundred years. Like it could be craftsmanship, it could be anything, again, cooking or making swords, or it could be anything, but there is a reason to why our ancestors have done it. So I really hope that more people would understand that. Well, of course, it's difficult for everyone to understand, but yeah, you probably understand what I mean, right? So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know there's a lot of people studying Japanese willing to come to Japan to study, travel, work, or even train our traditional culture and such. However, I am very afraid that Japan will not be able to make everyone's dreams come true in the future because we're facing a lot of social problems, we are losing our traditional culture, and the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. So I really want to dedicate my life trying to make Japan a better place. I want to try to solve the social problems, preserve and evolve traditional culture, and also help out the younger generations so they can have a brighter future. And to do this, the nearest goal I have right now is to achieve 2 million subscribers by January 2023 on our main channel. So if your likes and comments help to boost our videos to new viewers who have never seen our channel before, so it'd be great if you can help us out. Thank you so much guys for listening, and I will be making more and more videos about Katana, especially because it is a warm season right now and I'm capable of training in Iaido a lot. There's more and more videos coming out related to Katana and such, so I hope you can look forward to it. Not just the Journey for Katana series, not just the Kyoto Hidden Gems videos that are related to Katana, but also just the simple educational style videos, or also my React videos will be related to Katana too, so I hope you can look forward to that. Okay, thank you so much guys for listening. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.